Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Action Jackson, man. That was a hell of a win by the Dallas Cowboys. That was a must-win game. That was a playoff level type of game. That said that the Dallas Cowboys had to win. They went out there and they won the game. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate it if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. Before we get into stats and anything of that notion, man, I'm really proud in the way in which that this team played. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why I'm counting it as a big win and a big victory, is because national media would tell you, people on the internet would tell you that Dak ain't good and that this team is always known for choking. And this is a big win. And the reason why I say it's a big win, and people are going to try to discredit this win and say that the Chiefs they're not the Chiefs of old. No, they are not. But this is the type of game that people on the internet and online say that my quarterback and that my team is not able to win in these situations. And they went out there and they proved it against a damn good team and a damn good defense. We did everything that we needed to do win this game that I talked about in last night's video. I did say that, you had to start fast. I understand that you turned the ball over early in that game, but after that quick mistake by Dak Prescott, it was lights out moving forward. Mahomes, I told you, that game had me a little bit scared all the way up until the end, because I did say you can't turn the ball over because you are playing a better team, you are playing a way better quarterback, and this is a team that will take advantage of your miscues. But thank God that, our defense kept us in the game. Offense was consistent, and they were able to keep us in this game as well and basically won you the game along with your defense helping you as well. But man, it was a damn good game by your Dallas Cowboys. So let's get into these stats real quick. Dak Prescott was 27 of 39, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He didn't get sacked at all in this game. I told you, trenches was a big part if you were going to win this game. Same thing how it was 4 days ago on Sunday, how your trenches was a big part. You got to Hurts. You were able to get to, you're able to not only get to Hurts, but protect Dak as well. And you were able to do the same thing. Guys like Ashton Gelati, who's really solid. I like them coming out of Louisville. But, they had Chris Jones, Drew Tranquil, who can get you a few sacks. George Karlaftis. You have a lot of solid players on that defensive side of the football. And for them not to get a sack, and especially with Spags calling out a lot of cover zero defenses as well and blitzes, dude, again, your quarterback played a hell of a game. Javonte Williams, 17 carries, 59 yards, averaged 3.5 yards a carry. Malik Davis had 3 carries, 47 yards, and a big touchdown. I was very proud of him. Longest run in his career, in his first career touchdown, getting a 43-yard touchdown. We needed that run by Malik Davis to put us up by halftime by, I believe it was, 3 points to make it 17-14 at half. That was a hell of a run. Kevontae Turpin added to the run game as well. Overall, as a team, we ran for 137 yards. Again, that for 100 yards rushing. Again, that was a damn good game as well. I was really proud of the way CeeDee Lamb came back in this game. CeeDee Lamb, been hearing the noise. Everyone has been questioning our wide receiver duo and who's better of the which, or better of the two. It doesn't even matter, because when you got two, look at these, man. That's why I got their jerseys. That's why it matters when you have 2 number 1s, because now a team can't dictate to which side, and this coordinator or anybody that can dictate to one side, because now you have 2 dudes on the outside that can make it happen. Hey, George Pickens still had a hell of a game. 6 catches, 88 yards. He was targeted 13 times. He still had a hell of a game, but this was CeeDee Lamb's game. 7 catches, 112 yards with a touchdown. And, bro, we could have been, this game could have been, easier if it wasn't for some of the penalties. But if Dak hits CeeDee Lamb in stride on that 51-yard catch, that's a touchdown. And that game, it's blown wide open. But proud by what the offense did. Jake Ferguson, 5 catches, 36 yards. Ryan Flournoy, 3 catches, 34 yards. Javonte Williams had a touchdown in the air as well. Javonte was really clutch in this game, picking up blitz pickups and everything of that nature, man. I was very proud by the way in which your team played all around offensively. Man, that was a clean game for the most part. There was a few times you had a few hiccups in this game, But man, I'm really proud of the way in which we played. Now in 7 days, we have to go play the Detroit Lions, and they look suspect again against their division rival in the Green Bay Packers, man. And defensively, I was again really proud by the way in which you played defense in today's game. You know, you were able to get to Patrick Mahomes 3 times. You sacked him. Jadeveon Clowney had 2 sacks. He looked like a damn resurgence. He looked like he turned back the clock to when he was playing in Seattle. That type of Jadeveon Clowney. He looked damn good in today's game. Deron Bland, or your secondary is really solid in coverage today. Again, Patrick Mahomes did have a few big plays, but again, you're playing a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he is your modern Hall of Fame quarterback in terms of he is your now 2020 modern version of a quarterback where the play's never over with him. You always have to play even after the whistle because of how dynamic he is with his legs and with his arm that he has, man. It is very tough to play that quarterback, and he gets all the respect out of me just from what he done in the Super Bowls and teams in which he beat in the Super Bowls. That's where he got most of my respect from. But man, this was a hell of a game. You know, Donovan Wilson forced a fumble, but we didn't recover it. That was that Rashee Rice carry. Who else had? Overshown had a really good game. I was really proud, by the way, Overshown was playing. I wish he could have got to Patrick Mahomes on their second drive of scoring a touchdown. But again, I just really love the way in which your team plays. Sam Williams was really solid in the run game today. Savant Revel was really good. Your downside, again, and a weakness in which you're looking at your defense, you really wish you can get better at certain positions. But Kenny Murray, man, he is definitely a liability out there playing that linebacker position. That's why I want Logan Wilson to be out there a lot more. But it is what it is. They're not going to really move off of him. But if I was Dallas, I would. I'm trying to get better at linebacker. But Tracy Wolf, she was saying how, talking about injuries real quick, I was hearing about a few injuries like, Malik Hooker had a back issue. I heard Deron Bland dealing with a foot injury again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Dallas, you're really going to need Trayvon Diggs next week. I'm not saying that, he definitely needs to play or anything of that nature. He definitely needs to start. But if I'm Dallas, you definitely have to either look in the market for a safety, or you're definitely going to have to do something, man. You have to probably add a safety. You're looking at a corner. Trayvon Diggs is going to come back, but you're going to have to possibly look like bringing back Josh Butler. You're going to have to do something at that cornerback position because you're dealing with a crap ton of injuries. Kellen Carson didn't play, but I was really proud of the way in which your cornerbacks played. But again, down this stretch, again, you're going to play need better corners going into next week. But, looking at KC's numbers, man, they didn't have a runner eclipse 100 yards, or not even that, even eclipse over 60 yards. As a team, they rushed for 119 yards. But again, looking at it, Kareem Hunt, you held him down at under 60 yards. Patrick Mahomes had a few scampers at the quarterback position, of course. Isaiah Pacheco wasn't too much of a factor, but Mahomes played a damn good game. He wasn't the reason why they lost, but they were very undisciplined. And if you look at that team, very undisciplined, and that's very unlike the Kansas City Chiefs, man. How many they had 10 penalties and for 119 yards accepted to our 7 penalties and 50 yards. So, we were a lot better on third down. We had more first downs than they did. They were better on fourth down because, again, they were down, so they had to go on fourth down a lot more than we had to. Again, we got 3 sacks. We didn't allow any sacks. We only punted once. They punted 5 times. So, again, shots out to the defense and doing what they do, man. I was really proud by what our defense was doing again. We threw a pick. We won time possession. They made more tackles than we did. But, man, in the red zone, we were 50%. They were 100%. We have to get a lot better in the red zone, like I said. But that was a damn good win. So that's about it for the video. Hopefully you guys have a great Thanksgiving. And, you guys are spending it with your family and your loved ones. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. So that's about it for the video. See you. Bye.